Got some food in a car. And ready to, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's the buttons for like your garage. I don't have a garage to open, so I don't use that. Okay. Got some food in the car, ready to drive home now. Ready to see what the hell's going on with the family. So, yeah, see, I work during the week, and then the wife works on the weekends. So I end up, I have to take care of those children during the weekends. That's why, I don't always get time to do a bunch of stuff. I have children to attend to, and hopefully they will go to bed relatively early tonight. We'll see. That also depends on me. I mean, sometimes I'm just really tired, and it's hard to get them all ready for bed quickly. I do need to clean the basement, though. Although I was thinking maybe we'll do a movie outside tonight. Nah, then they'd want to do a fire, and it's like, I don't want to do too many fires without the wife, because then she's going to get all mad that, oh, you only do fires when I'm at work. And it's like, because it's hard to do them during the week, but I'll hold off on that, I guess. See, now, after driving to the store, picking up food, and starting the car again, now it's fine. It's not having a misfire now, at all. And so my check engine light has been on because of the gas thing that's going on. But when it's misfiring, when the spark plug is misfiring, it blinks at me, and now it's fine. How is that even possible? Oh, bad spark plug. Oh, it's firing bad. Oh, but then after you drive for a little bit, it's not firing bad anymore. Just because it heats up, and now the timing is right. Now, it's just stupid. Cars are stupid. But I will have to change them. I'll just have to, locate all the different locations of the spark plugs and make sure I got the right size bit for. And I got all the little extension thingies. Hopefully I don't need like a turn, like an angled extension. But if I need to buy one, I'll buy one. Why not? It's always good to have all the tools you need for things. Oh, seriously? I'm going to hit every single light on this road now. I should have just went straight to the highway, but I figured, going this way is not as long, and maybe I won't hit every light, but it looks like I'm going to now. Great. Oh, damn. This water is so hot now. Is that the same? Is that the one? Oh, that wasn't the one I had from work. Here it is. All right. Woof! And I even skipped making a coffee this morning because I was running a little late. I should have just done it. Who knows? Maybe if I had made that coffee, my tire wouldn't have popped. No, it would have gone eventually. So, I guess in a way, it's good that it popped where it did. I was just getting off the highway, like putting my blinker on to get off the highway, and that's when it happened. So, well, where you going? Yeah, turn, you crazy person. And yeah, just. Of course, I stopped on that off ramp at first, and I'm like, dude, people are zooming past me, and this is not. And it was at an incline. I'm like, there's no way I can change the tire on this kind of an incline. It's going to be so unsafe. It's going to fall. I've actually, in just over maybe 2 years ago or something, or a year ago or whatever, I had the van up on the jack. It was was doing something to it. I can't remember exactly. And then I got up, was doing something, leaned on the front of the van a little bit, and boom, the jack fell over. And I was like, oh, you know, I've never done that before, knocked a vehicle off the jack like that, but I can see how easy it can be done. Damn, all right. So I guess if I'm working on this stuff and I don't have a jack stand and I don't have chocks in, I'm going to have to tell the children, do not even come near the car. Don't even touch it. Don't even come inside. Let Daddy work on stuff. I am going to have to get some wheel chocks if I'm going to continue to do stuff to my car. What's going on? I ate too many papers because of my butt turned into a burning ring of fire. My ass turned into a burning ring of fire. They went down, 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 and my butt, it gets hotter. And it burns, burns, burns. That ring of fire. Ass ring of fire. The taste of peppers is sweet. And boy, do they have some heat. They taste like a wildfire. Oh, and my butt gets wired. Huh? What do you think about a war against Iran? Johnny Cash, what do I think about a war against Iran? Well, what do I think about it? I mean, it's happening, right? What do I think about it? Aren't we liberating people? Aren't we taking them away from an oppressive regime? Because we spread freedom. We spread our freedom of thought to everyone, which is actually can be a trap to some, but if you use it the right way, it can be freedom, sort of. You know, I just hate the fact that it makes the gas so expensive, you know? I'm going to take that take. I want cheaper gas. Look, man, if Iran wants to keep fucking around and keeps wanting to build nuclear bombs and wanting to have the nuclear option, then maybe we should just be like, no. Because, sure, we've got it, I get it. Oh, well, you have it and other countries have it, so everyone should have it. The world isn't socialism. Socialism don't work like that. And, you know, yes, we developed it. It's ours. You know what I mean? We made it. Well, I guess. When we took a bunch of scientists from the Nazis. But still. That's what you do in a war of ideas. You steal the people who have all the ideas. And then you get the best ideas. You know, whatever. You know? How's your Muslim way of thinking in building atom bombs, huh? Yeah, not so good. Maybe you should just give it up, huh? But no, they want to continue. Yeah. What am I going to do about it? Whatever my opinion is anyway. I mean, yes, I hate war, but I also don't like having fanatical, crazy regimes having the nuclear option. I mean, sure, we have it, like I said, but there's a lot of bureaucracy that goes along with doing things like that. And, you know, I mean, have we actually been using some small atomic weapons now? Is that what I've heard? I don't know. I'm not paying attention to politics as much as I used to because, you know, I get a little rabid, fervent about it, I guess. You know, it's like some people can handle that stuff and some people can't. I can handle little pieces of it, but if I start paying attention too long, then I start looking for fights about it. You know what I mean? I'd rather, you know, squabble with numbnuts in the Dabbleverse, you know, and make fun of them than go around, like, stabbing people, liberals, in the eye with ideas because they cry really easily. It's really hard. And then they're like, I've known you since high school, and you are a piece of trash. And I'm like, you've always been one. Like, hello? Work harder. I work hard as it is, yo. You know how many 50-pound bags of plaster I moved in the past 2 days? Shit, I lost like 3 pounds because of it. You know what I mean? I work hard, motherfucker. Well, work hard at this? Why? What am I going to be like you and spend fucking $50, $60, $90 a week, $2 at a time, saying nothing to people? That's working hard? Huh? Okay. Yeah. Do something exciting today. You have a boring life. It's like, oh, really? If I go, something smells. Oh, it's Tommy Jordan. Tommy's here and it smells like shit. I got a flat tire today. That was pretty exciting. Changed my own tire. Do you actually have a car? Do you know how to change a tire? Could you? Or are you one of these faggots that's one of these gay boys that would call somebody? My tire popped and I'm too scared to change it because I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Whatever. I am going to do something exciting. I'm probably going to set up the projector outside and play a movie and sit with my kids and watch a movie. That's exciting. And make some popcorn and run in and out of the house getting them food every fucking 5 minutes. Yeah, that's exciting. I'm glad you got a flat tire. Oh, cool. Yeah. Nice. Thanks. I hope karma gets you. It already has. Because the only reason you're exciting is because people think you're a dipshit. That's the only thing about you that's exciting. Ditch the fam. Like, nah, I won't ditch the fam, I made a pact with myself a long time ago that I would try to make a family and entertainment work. It hasn't worked, but the thing is, maybe I don't want to become a baby-eating vampire. Now that I've thought about it for a few years, I don't think I want to do that. I probably could have become, but what's the joy in that? I'm astral body at the moment. Do you know what that is? Look into alchemy. I may actually become one of those people that lives a little longer than others, but not by eating babies and having blood sacrifices. Doing it the other way. Turning my my brain into the Philosopher's Stone. But anyway. If you don't know, you don't know. And if you do, how you doing with it, huh? I just wonder, I can't do a fire because, again, if I do that, the wife's going to be like, you keep doing fires without me. I mean, we've done like one fire without her. We've only done like 2 fires, but whatever. And then, let's see, I got to wake up early so the kids can go, and I'm probably going to have to move the tent. It's like, we get this like small pool with a filter that doesn't move, and it's doing great, the kids like it. It's small, but the kids in there are having a fun time. And then the wife's like, oh, can you put the big like tent, the screened-in tent thingy, or whatever it's called? Okay, I'll do that. I put that over it. Oh, but now it's too cold. Oh, the kids are cold. The water's not heating up. Yeah, because you haven't put a tent over it. Can you take the middle piece out of there? No, it's held by tension. I'd have to like undo the whole thing, and then we could take the middle part out, but then it's not really a screen-covered thing that keeps out all the bugs anymore. We might as well just move it. Might as well just take the whole thing down and move it forward in front of the pool, so it's still like masking the pool from the street, because we don't have a fence on that side yet, which I'm going to build pretty soon. I think we have enough money to buy all the materials now, but maybe I'll do that next weekend. That'll be my nice big project that I'll work on for a month. So now I'm probably going to move that tent. Maybe tonight, probably tomorrow during the day. That's probably the better time. I'll get my oldest to help me. Yeah. That'll be what I do. And then we can set up a nice area with the table and the chairs inside the tent area. And then I can start doing the movies outside again like we did last year. That would be nice. Because, I can't really do the movies inside the tent when the pool is inside the tent. Because it's too much. The tent's not that big. And it's probably 12 by 12, So, yeah. That's exciting stuff. You do anything like that? You have anyone you can do stuff like that with in real life? You know? Anyone that you can set things up for and have them have a nice, good time, and you kind of feel good inside. You're like, oh, look, I'm enriching these people's lives. Do you enrich idiots' lives with $2 at a time? Is that enriching? Not really. Especially when your takes are so lame, like Tommy. Hey, thanks for the likes. 4 likes. Why don't you follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell, because you never know when I'm going live. I could go live at any moment. Any moment in the world. Nope, I enrich uranium. Oh no, oh, what? What, huh? What, Metal Gear? Send some my way. Maybe I could heat up the pool with a rod, right? You know, they're complaining about how cold it is. See how things just work out. See how everything just ties into itself. You know? Without smarts, you can't do that sort of thing. And if you're too ADHD to have a normal conversation, you can never really connect all the dots. You see, it's funny. I keep seeing this thing that says "ditch the fam." It's like, see, that's the big problem that's happened with society, though. You understand? Like, society is breaking down because of people ditching the fam. Because of the idea of like, oh well, what's your family done for you? And what, you know, you can follow your dreams. Well, yes. So now if everyone in the world destroys their families and follows their dreams, then it's not really, like, you have to have people that are holding down the fort. You know, yes, I'd love to just follow all of my dreams, but you know what? There's a lot of dipshits out there with no brains who are trying to hold down the fort and can't. So I have to bite the bullet and actually be an upstanding regular citizen because I can do it. I know how to do it, and I'm willing to actually do it. When there's a lot of people who are trying to do it, willing to do it, but have no fucking clue how to do it. Right? And I don't have time. Society doesn't have time for all the people who don't know how and can't learn how to try to learn how. So some of us that actually know how and can do, have to do, or we're fucked. That's part of the problem. That's what happens with these societies, like Rome, like Greece. Everyone just wants to sit around the steps and be a philosopher. Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be fun. But you know what? There has to be people that are actually paying the taxes, that are actually picking the orders, that are doing the things that other people don't want to do. Or that when other people are doing, they're doing it like shit. You know, and that's a realization I had years ago. Hey, you know what? I'm actually a pretty good worker bee. You know? And I guess I kind of got to do that. Right? Until I get to the point where I've got enough money to be able to fund my own shit, I got to be the worker bee. Now, it's interesting because there are some people who have enough money to try to fund things. But again, they're too stupid to figure out what to do with it. Tommy? I mean, they have no clue where to go, and they have no talent on how to actually get the things done. So it's like a waste. It's like, you should just stop and be a worker bee just like everyone else. You know what I mean? Because then you'd have what you should do, see, back in the day, there used to be people with money who would fund other people with talent, right? No problem. There's no embarrassment in being what's called a producer. Music producers, television producers, you know, podcast producers, right? Not actually someone who's like hitting the buttons, not a physical like board operator producer, but someone who funds other people and has, you know, sort of like what people do with, they have those houses with a bunch of coders, right? And then if one of those coders makes a great app or does something big, then the person who has been funding them gets the money. Just like it's the same model as the music companies, right? As the record companies. They send a lot of money out to a bunch of different bands, bunch of small bands, and hopefully one of them hits it big that pays for all the other bands. See, that's the problem right now. Maybe there should be a podcast company that does that. Doesn't, something like Sirius XM. But the problem with Sirius XM is you have to have the service, so it's behind a paywall. Now, if there was someone who had the money, who could send money to actual shows and people with talent and get them to do their shows where they could do their shows unencumbered by getting paid, you see, you get a whole... See, why don't you start giving everyone in the Dabbleverse, $300 a week and see who does the best show, right? But who am I? I don't know. I'm just an idiot. I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. But that's the thing. If you could be the person that actually funds them and you sign a deal that when they get certain amount of members and they get monetized, maybe they get sponsors, you get a percentage. But whatever, business. Oh, what business do I have talking business to anyone? I don't know. Whatever. Just giving out ideas for free, I should get 10% of everything now. It's just Tojo, it is trust fund. Yeah, exactly. The untrustworthy fund. I want more Tojo roasting. Roast the final boss too. He blocked me the other day, and I'm still salty. Well, final boss, the Sonic thing. The Sonic thing seems like... I have met other people who've liked Sonic, but usually it's because they're, what do you call it? It's like, because everyone else likes Mario, they have to like Sonic. Because everyone likes PlayStation, some people have to like Genesis or Sega, or you know what I mean? It's oh shit! I had it on the tip of my tongue, and I was just thinking about it the other day. Where there's people who do the exact opposite of what everyone else likes and think that they're like they're innovative. But really, if you're just doing the exact opposite of everyone else is controlling what you like anyway. Everyone else might be following the crowd, but you're just opposing the crowd. But whatever the crowd opposes, you're going to do the opposite. So technically, you're still following the crowd. You're just following the opposite of the crowd. They're furries at heart. Well, yes. Yeah. There would be much... Final Boss, what does Final Boss wish he was actually Sonic or one of the characters? I get it. It'd be fun to... That's why it's fun to act. Being an actor is really fun because you can put on a certain persona for a little while and then you take it off. I really enjoyed that part of acting. Being in a play and when we did Oliver in high school and I played Bill Jukes. I also played 3 other parts because there's ensemble parts, so I'd have different costumes on and I'd do the sing and dance and the ensemble singing and dancing. But in the second half of the play, there's Bill Jukes, and he's a bad guy. And at one point, spoiler alert, he gets shot at the end of the show. And there was this whole thing where we had a breakaway part of the scenery. I would go up on this bridge, and then a guy would shoot me, boom, and I'd jump, and I'd fall through the bridge and smash it, and they'd put a mat down for me, Actually, one time we were doing a matinee performance, and we had Bare Bones Crew, and we were doing that scene, and all of a sudden, I do the scene, I get shot, I fall through the thing, and I land on the mat, and I see that the guy who was doing lights was right next to the mat looking at me. And I'm like, what are you doing here? He goes, nobody put the mat down. Nobody was here to put the mat down, so I ran from the front of house, or from the back of house, and put the mat down for you. I just saved your life. I'm like, dude, seriously. I was doing my own stunts. And yeah, he was like, bridge in a second. Ah, boom. Oh, I didn't know that I was disconnected. Oh my God, I was telling an amazing story and now it's gone forever. But playing a bad guy is fun. Playing any part is fun. That's why a lot of these people who don't like their own lives, maybe you should go into acting. It does take talent, though, I will say. You have to be able to remember shit. Talking to the abyss. I mean, that's kind of what I'm doing, in a way. What a movie. Abyss? You ever seen it? Check it out. Might be actually true. But that's kind of why I turned this on, because otherwise I'm just thinking into the abyss, right? If you're just thinking into your brain and it's like a black hole and it never goes anywhere, it never gets recorded, then you never get to stamp your ideas and thoughts and get them out there and go, hey, look, see, I actually said this and did that this day. Now I can do that. Like I'll ever go through all of these and record all the things that I've said. Maybe someday someone will. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, so they do stop charging. Huh. Interesting. Later on in the day, they don't charge for people to go in that particular park. Interesting. Well, I'm almost home, so I will bid you adieu. Thanks for hanging out, Metal Gear. You're very solid. You're a solid dude. And I will see you guys later on tonight, possibly, if I don't drink too much and if I have some good ideas. I kind of want to do some Lukioki karaoke by Luke. Maybe I'll take requests. Who knows? Later. Ding.